We'd heard all about the preparations going on, but that was the first time it all came to life for me. The smell of barbecue, kids making banners. We're on one of the ley line procession routes. The Institute paved the whole front of St John's Wood Baptist Church, all the way past the off-licence and the dry cleaners. Apparently Bazalgette, the man who designed the sewers, built some secret Victorian tunnels around here, but they haven't been found since his death. We followed the ley route south for a bit, and got to the A40 underpass, right by Little Venice. It was the first time seeing it since the Institute started its work. All the columns were wrapped in fabric, and the ground was glossy with green and gold. We stood there for a while, in the roar of traffic, imagining it full of people tomorrow. It was a day itself, the summer solstice. The Institute decreed it a national day of celebration, just like our ancestors in Stonehenge. They called on people to share and celebrate all the narratives that make up our city in the minds of its people. Even with all our technology, London only gets lonelier, so I like the idea. Although, to be honest, I think Londoners can only stand so much community participation. We travelled to Whitechapel. A procession was starting from Altab Alley Park, where you can still see the ruins of the original White Chapel. Lots of the buildings here are covered in flags and fabric. It was kind of otherworldly to see them waving like the sails of ships. If you keep following the crowds, you get to the Strand, to one of the new public squares, in front of King's College. The Institute put up a huge maypole in front of St Mary le Strand, and there were student protests all last week. I talked to a family who'd walked from Merlin's Cave, and they spotted the ancient Penton Mound by Sadler's Wells. We wandered back into town the next day. Street cleaners and volunteers were clearing up, so the Mall was still closed. There are lots of processions down the Mall, but the solstice is a really different feeling. The Institute scored one ley line straight across it from St James's Park. It's rough stone, archaeological and ancient, like they unearthed some ruin with bits of moss growing in its cracks. In the afternoon we decided to walk along the river, see if we could glimpse the stones at low tide, marking the line across to Embankment Gardens. Map says if you follow the river, you reach the church where William Blake got married, and you can see the red towers of the World's End estate. Managed to get a photo of the stones. You could almost see old Father Thames.